There are definitely levels to this being unbothered thing. There's unbothered where you're actually unaffected, you know, not moved by something or someone. And then there's the unbothered where you're gaslighting yourself into not feeling things. And that's the unbothered that we're going to talk about today. Welcome and welcome back. I'm Eleanor, aka Dismissible Me, your favorite toxic YouTuber breaking down dismissible with attachment from the inside out. Like, share, and subscribe. You know where to find me. All my links are down below. Fam. Being unbothered was a mask, it was like a mask I was wearing and not my real character. Like, for me, being unbothered or being very stoic and acting like things didn't affect me really just felt like my only option. You know, growing up in a particular way where you can voice your opinion and say, this is hurting me or this is not good for me. And then people repeatedly do the same thing over and over again or disregard what it is that you're saying or flip the script on you. It's just best to just stay unbothered or act like it's not affecting you or not even bring it up. Because again, as I mentioned in the previous video, what is it going to cost me? So I'm going to show that I'm hurt, even though you know that this behavior is hurtful. I'm going to show that I'm hurt and you're going to keep doing it. So what am I doing here? Excuse me. Always the alarms. What am I doing here? Am I just crying, getting upset, and you're just getting off on the drama? How about I just not do any of that? So for me, it's just been normalized. It's just like a normalized thing because if I bring this up, I know that you're just going to disregard it. So let me just be unbothered, or I'm going to bring it up one time. And then if you keep making this mistake, I'm not going to address it anymore. I'm just going to, move in a different direction. So, because after a while, it makes more sense to stop getting emotional, stop addressing the issue because I'm directly communicating. I'm a very direct communicator. So it's not a miscommunication. You're purposely choosing not to hear me. And so why am I getting emotional with somebody who's not getting upset by the fact that they're hurting me? Probably should stop doing that. So not only do I give the unbothered, but I also tend to separate myself in a major way. So it's not just, I don't care, I'm unbothered. It's also, I don't care, I'm unbothered. I don't care about you no more. Okay, I'm going to start separating myself. So that comes with it. That's kind of this isn't affecting me, so you're not going to be affecting me. This is not about to, be a thing. It also allows me to, kind of keep the space and keep you at a distance. Just because I seem unbothered didn't actually mean that I was unaffected. I just may be dealing with how I was affected, my hurt feelings, the betrayal, X, Y, and Z privately elsewhere, in a way that makes sense to me, in a way that feels safe with me. Because clearly, if I'm in a space where I'm acting unbothered about what you're doing and what you're doing is offensive or pushing a boundary or XYZ, clearly I don't feel safe with you. And so that's also where, again, that being unbothered is really a symptom of the beginning of the end. Like I was saying, processing the emotions later when I feel safe, knowing that I can't trust others to handle my truth or my secrets or what it is that I'm giving and sharing to them. And for me, I would rather lose you forever than put you in a position that I know you would compromise me. And so now you've put me in a bad position. So for me, I do a lot of, and that's what we're talking about, like a lot of the flaw finding and things like that. is to eliminate you from doing something crazy before you have the opportunity to do something crazy. And that's, again, also something I mentioned in the previous video, which is I would rather leave when I just have a hurt feeling or two before I get myself in a situation where I'm totally heartbroken and I'm destroyed and I'm devastated. Once I see that this is hurtful and they're unaffected, I can't keep allowing this person to hurt me and then I'm coming and crying 1, 2, 3, 4, 15 times. I need to move in a different way. I might not be able to change the person, but I can change the person. And I'm not even a person who jumps from one person to the next, but I know that I don't have to be here. And I know that I don't have to spend my time and energy with a person that's not good for me. I could spend it with family. I could spend it with my best friend. There's just other people. There's other avenues for me to get human interaction instead of with somebody who is harmful to me. So I would rather lose you than keep you around and have you do something crazy that I can definitely foresee you doing. So for me, it's easy to let you go. It's easy for me to be unbothered because until I fully emotionally invest, I'm not going to allow you to rattle me or shake me or do any of those things. And that is what I've kind of spent this whole week on this channel explaining, so you can go and revisit those in the previous videos. I have to look at what the emotional cost is. You know what I mean? So for me to come to you and be vulnerable, what is that going to cost me? Are you actually going to hear me out? Do I actually feel like if I say this to you, am I going to get any type of improvement? Am I going to get any type of positive feedback? Or are you just going to start spiraling and then pointing out my flaws? Because if I'm having an issue with you, it's not about me right now. It's not about me right now. It's about you right now. And so we need to talk about your issue and not any of mine. If you had an issue with me, when I'm bringing up something with you, it's probably not the time. It might not be the time right then and there, or the way that you're doing it, nasty. Well, you did that. Understood, noted, got you. You know, I don't want to get into any of those. So for me, that being unbothered is also a safety and protection thing. Because sometimes I understand that, you know what, if I call this person out, they're not going to do confrontation well. It doesn't matter how I do it, when I do it, right? Because I can be a person about right place, right time, right tone, right? They're one of those people that's going to make it a thing and make it a scene. I'm going to just be unbothered and just quietly cut you out of my life. That makes more sense to me, because I would rather lose you, cut you, be done with you forever than have a scene. And then it's not just me and you had a nasty encounter. There's other people who remember that there was a scene. And you, for me, weren't worth a scene. Like, that cost is not something that I'm willing to pay. You were not worth that to me. Period, point blank. So again, what is this going to afford me? What is the cost of me doing this thing? What is the cost of me being vulnerable? I feel like it's always in the background. What being unbothered has cost me is the same ending, over and over in certain relationships. It's also cost me, I didn't necessarily build the skills for processing and expressing my emotions, in the same way or at the same time period, I feel like, as other people. So that was something that I have to consciously do on my own. So I definitely lacked those skills at a period of time. And then that's the other thing. Nobody can reach me if I'm not letting them in. So there's a level of being unbothered that it's not just being unbothered. It's not allowing people to even get close to you so that they can interrupt you or disrupt you in any particular type of way. So that's me basically breaking down, being unbothered. Because there are definitely times where I'm totally unbothered. and it's obvious. And then there's other times where I'm unbothered, but I'm clearly affected. If you know what you're looking for, if you know me, you would know that something's affecting me. So this is kind of breaking that down. Thank you so much for your time. Check out the previous videos from this week. Check out the second channel. I'll be dropping something on that tomorrow. Like, share, and subscribe. Find me on Instagram. All of my links are down below. Check out the website. And family, again, thank you for your time. I will be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.